That's what Jesus meant. Listen, man, you know, he wants you to be better than him. And also telling you that you are inspired. And the minute, like, if you see this, you automatically become like him or eat of flesh. But most importantly, what that really entails is when you understand it, when you start to see things, certain things, because a big part of our transformation is us waking up to more things, right? And that waking up simply means, you're, everything was already around you. That's why for me, you know what I'm saying, when you look back, everything was already, the truth was there. It was you that was not ready for the truth, or you didn't have the sight enough to see it for what it was. And our growth, for me at least, what I'm discovering, that's why this is a self-learning too. I'm learning more about me, right? The depth that I'm going, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, there's a awakening that's also taking place in terms of awareness and me understanding who I am too. I'm letting you guys in on some internal information here. Classified, very sensitive, but it's all good. That's how strong I am. Do you understand? That's what the transformation is all about. And the Christ consciousness, this is a practical matter, man. This is you, truly, becoming the king in your kingdom, man, or of your kingdom, however you like to say it. You feel me? Mm. Come on, man. Come on, you know what we got to drink out of. You saw that. Everything has to be spooky because this is a mystery, man. You understand what I'm saying? You have to embrace that mystery and become mysterious yourself. Shit, man, you are the wonder of the world. You are larger than you think. But for you to see that, though, you know what I'm saying? You would have to look larger than the way you look at yourself. Then you realize, hey, I am the truth. Yes, you are. All we're doing is becoming better versions of us. Call it becoming godlike. In that process, it would feel godly because being in touch with your divinity, man, listen, that's what makes us, in fact, that's what we're going to be talking about here, man. You know what I'm saying? Without God, realization, you know what I'm saying? You have little freedom, man. You're very limited because you're being led by your impulses, by your, you know what I'm saying? Like now you are the true definition of what the fruit of the flesh is. The envy and the jealousy and all that. Because there's no divine sparkness in you, man. There's no life in you. There's no jealous motherfucker that I know that got life in them, bro. That's why I always forgive these niggas too. They're not even a conversation, to be honest. And that's why too, like you, all you gotta do is remove yourself and watch them destroying themselves because their foundation was always fake. In any kingdom, you know what I'm saying, that is divided, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, you can never stand. And this is why you always see these guys falling over and over again. A hater never makes it, bro. There's a reason for that. But there's a psychology too that they also have adopted. And that's why I tell people you have to understand the wisdom of ignorance. This is where a guy like Machiavelli comes in too. And then you also have this motherfucker, Robert Greene, telling you about the 40th power of the law. Because at first I kind of like downgraded that work for a second. And then, as I, got my vision a little bit better, as I adjusted, like, do you see what I'm saying? And here's another great thing that this guy, Robert Greene, was able to do in that book. And I feel like a lot of us don't understand that. So when he came up with the 40th power of laws, he was studying history pretty much. So what this nigga was doing, he was using example that of things that took place in history to make a connection to what's taking place right now. That is absolutely brilliant because the whole Christ thing, the whole you reading the Bible, that's the objective. So in so many words, this nigga is also godly too, because I had to tap into his ass. I'm like, oh, little white boy, look at this nigga. So it's almost like I had to, when I tap into his world, looking at his creation and the mind that was behind it and what he's saying, and I was able to see deafness in him too. I'm like, oh shit, okay. I could see why now he's using Napoleon. He's going back to history to make a connection to let you know, even though time may change, people have not changed. You know what I'm saying? You may have Bluetooth now, but ultimately, man, can enable is a reality that is around us every motherfucking day. This is why the Bible, those are not, you know what I'm saying? Those are tools. They're making you, giving you tools to be a better person. This is where Christ comes in. Forgive your enemy. See things better. Don't look at this motherfucker. Forgive the stupid motherfucker. All that shit is making you a fucking better and not to be bitter like them because they don't have that understanding. And it is that understanding, that's setting you apart. But that understanding must be applied. Like you have to become that understanding. That's what makes us different. To be different means to be different, motherfucker. And this is what our ancestors did. And this is why for them I always praise them. And I also came to understand as I'm coming across the information, I'm seeing that the foundation was already laid. They just waiting on you to on your ass to wake up. Because life is already life in. When you say, you know what, I learned this, that lesson was already there, man. You picked up on it. You're the one who's now picking it up. But it's been around for years. And the wise one always know that. This is why for me, if you being smart, the only shortcut you ever gonna get in fucking life, nigga, is those throats. Because they will save you years of fucking, experiences and then give you the knowledge to navigate. That's why like I drink them shit every day. This is why he said that's what I call the power of words, and that's how I'm using it. And what I'm doing here is hopefully for you to understand that and become that and live those words. But most importantly, when I'm talking about the power of words, now you can see is how things are being said. This is the eloquence or of us being speakers. I mean, this shit is a fucking art, man. When I listen to motherfucking guys like, all the Tony Robbins, all them niggas are great speakers, man. They know how to move a crowd. Like these niggas do what they do, man. Like their ways too. You see what I'm saying? But they're doing what they're doing though. They're doing what they're doing. Because I'm out here looking at the game tapes. I'm like, oh, okay, okay. Because at some point in time, listen, man. I mean, shit, even us doing this now, man. Or I know how I'm coming. I'm saying that to say I know how I'm coming. I know, what needs to be done and how I'm gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? you know, and this is all part of me being me. I gotta be me, man. I can't. I mean, it wouldn't help me to be anything lesser than this, man. And I'm falling in love with it too. I'm like, I didn't know you were this much, nigga. I'm so full of myself, man. I didn't know I was this much. It's like I knew I didn't know, then I got to know. I'm like, oh, there's a whole lot going on here and all that shit. You feel me? Got me fucked up. So again, now if you're following, then the wealth of wisdom sometimes that exists, and a lot of artists understand that in the comparing and contrast, right? By word association, all of these things. You know what I'm saying? There's a nigga I gotta give him his shout outs too. This nigga Loaded Lux. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I like it. I like that. I like that very much, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of us are watching you, nigga. Yeah, keep doing that. You hear me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, keep working, nigga. Your job. Keep doing it, man. Excellent job too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Another tribe member. You feel